Once upon a time, a wealthy merchant lived in a big mansion with his three daughters. All of them were very beautiful. The youngest girl was Belle. She was known for her loveliness and for being pure at heart. Her sisters, in contrast, were weak and selfish. But their fortune soon changed. The merchant lost all his wealth in a tempest on sea. So he and his daughters started to live in a small farmhouse in a village. They had to work hard for their living. Some years later, the merchant heard that one of his trading ships had returned to port. Somehow it had escaped the violent storm. Hence, the merchant decided to return to the city to discover whether it still contained anything of value. Before leaving, he asked his daughters,
"Do you want me to bring any gift upon my return?"
Both of his elder daughters asked for jewels and fine dresses. But Belle said, "Father, promise me you will bring me a rare rose that does not grow in this part of the country." Having agreed to her request, the merchant set off for the city. When he reached the city, he found, to his dismay, that his ship's cargo had been seized to pay his debts. So he was left with no money to buy any present for his daughters. While returning, he lost his way in a forest. Seeking shelter, he came across a dazzling palace and entered it. Inside, he found tables laden with food and drink, which had apparently been left for him by palace unseen owner. The merchant accepted his gift, ate to his heart's content, and spent the night at the palace. The next morning, as the merchant was about to leave, he saw a rose garden and recalled that Belle had desired a rose. Upon picking the loveliest rose, the merchant suddenly came face to face with a hideous beast. He told the merchant, "Last night you were hungry and shelterless. I gave you food, shelter, and comfort. And now you are taking away my most precious possession after accepting my hospitality. You must die for your conduct." The merchant begged to be set free. He urged that he had only picked the rose as a gift for his youngest daughter Belle. At last, the beast agreed. "Fine, you can take the rose for Belle, but you will have to return to the castle, or else your daughters shall come to stay with me in this castle." The merchant was upset, but accepted this condition. The beast sent him on his way with jewels and fine clothes for his daughters, and stressed that Belle must come to the castle on her own accord. The merchant, upon arriving home, tried to hide the secret from Belle, but she pried it from him and willingly went to the beast's castle. The beast received her graciously and told her, "You are the mistress of this castle, and I am your servant.